isolation. I went insane, you ain't know it, you ain't need no motherfucker. I found God, I got insight, and I short. Nigga try to tell him of the privacy. What do the monster be? A monstrosity. A little bit of the piece, and I be able to sleep. So I be picking it up, then I be quicker to leave, and I be playing the lead until I wanna proceed. They find a way to perceive as though they know me, darling. Please show your horses, I'm begging your pardon. Don't ever assume that I told you my secrets. I keep them inside, there's no reason to speak them. I think for myself, and I know that I'm depressed. I regressed, and now I need time in the deep breath. I pray and I hope, but my faith has been fading. I can't be complacent, I gotta keep working. My soul in this vessel of flesh has been hurting. I talk with Jehovah, then that's for a purpose. Why do I feel worthless? It's all that I've known with the lack of attention I got in my home, not to mention experiences I'm repressing. I wish that it wasn't the way that it is. All I wanted was happiness back as a kid, but the longer I live, I can see there's no sympathy. Commit a sin and pray God has forgiven me. How to survive or resist in this misery, agony sure to accompany me. I like to write on my philosophy, so then I organize them with apostrophes. I said the flow is real, it's no anomaly, and I'm a new Da Vinci with a masterpiece. I brought a Mona Lisa, that's a bonus feature, with a bogus preacher and a larger posse and a few surprises. Give me kamikazes, I've been playing blindly, swinging in the hammock. I drank it all and now I'm feeling nauseous. My words are slurred, so proceed with caution. Libation in me, then it starts a bomb in my mind convulsing. Now I'm evolving to a different person. I don't even like them, and my car is moving through your territory. I'm familiar with it, but I feel like a tourist in the driver.
What's going on YouTube, gentlemen? Chris here. We coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, bam, that's right, these are the Sean Wotherspoon's Air Max 1/97 things. These things pops. These things is fresh. This thing is very, it's like a Back to the Future shoe. Like, something about this shoe is very vintage, very retro-y. It just man, this thing's fresh. It's very, very nice. At first I wasn't sure about these things. I mean, it was a big hype about it. I get it and all, and honestly I was just like, okay, whatever everybody's hyping about, whatever. And then I kept seeing on SneakerCon, I kept seeing people's like, you know, YouTube videos and IG, and then and finally I keep seeing people on their, you know, this shoe on people's feet. It's like, dude, this thing's actually really, really nice, man. This thing's really, really fresh. Like, I gotta check these things out. And then once I saw them in hand, I was like, dude, gotta have these things. These things is just, something about the shoe just looks fan-freaking-tastic. Just by looking at the shoe, you can tell this thing was very well designed. Some sneakerhead love was in this thing. Like, everything about this thing just was so correctly done. So basically, Sean Wotherspoon, he's a vintage sneaker shop owner, and he was one of the few people that was invited by Nike for the designing competition. There was like 12 or 16 of them or something. Sean Wotherspoon's design actually won the whole competition, and I gotta say, I didn't know about the competition, so any of you lucky people actually voted for this thing. You guys were able to cop these things on the second release, I believe, or the second release from Nike. The people that actually voted were able to get these things or had like an early access. I'm not too sure. I didn't get the damn thing, so I had to pay resale. And you know what? I'm happy I did, because this is actually one of the shoes that I don't mind. And this might be probably the shoe of the year. You know, look into the backstory of this thing, it's so well done. And not just talking about hype or anything like that, it's just, if you look into the shoe, you look into the backstory, you gotta respect everything about the shoe, you know? Like I said, very vintage, very retro, everything about the shoe is very well done. Basically, Sean Wotherspoon took his two favorite Air Maxes, the Air Max 1 outsole, midsole, Air Max 97, put it together, got these materials on here, put the colors together. Very, like I said, very well done. I think these things are amazing. So let's get into it. First things first, we gotta talk about the box. I think this box is special. You can tell it has a Nike check with a Nike emblem, and it basically has the design of the Wotherspoons. And you can see through the Nike and the Nike check is that corduroy design from the Wotherspoon, just like on the shoe, and it's through the Nike check, which I think is dope. Same on the side of the box. All right. And inside the box here, you can see it says more air, and it has the contour materials just like inside the box in the font wording too. So it basically says like he brought together like the Air Max 97 upper with the iconic Air Max 1 outsole and midsole. Used the contour upper of like the Nike hats from the 80s, inspired of the upper material. And it says basically it's like the more you wear it, the better it gets. Alright, now just like in what the box says, the whole upper of the shoe is basically a retro of like a vintage 80s Nike hat of this corduroy material. You can tell this is, I remember as a kid I had hats like these. Actually pretty cool looking now that I see it. They don't make these stuff no more. Like I said, they say in the box, the more you wear it, the better it gets. You have just all these different colors. You have like somewhat like a dark green on here, and you have a little bit of purple, blue, the salmon pink, a little bit of gray, but they have this nice yellow upper. I think that's what makes it pop. You get your baby blue, nice small Nike embroidered check here. You have your yellow Nike check on the side with a corduroy material on the side that's like brownish. Check out the upper midsole here. It has that white midsole with your clear red air bubble. And the midsole here is the Air Max 1s. Same as the bottom is the Air Max 1s. Outsole, you can tell like the different colors here as well. Very vintage looking and retro looking. You got your rope lacing, and it does have these like gold tips on one side, and the other side is silver tips, which is pretty crazy. And the tongue is made of the same material as this corduroy material as well. And the cool thing about this, you get this wave patch, which is also removable, and you can remove it with put it onto like a Nike check. Bam! I thought that was pretty cool. A removable patch on the tongue. Who thinks of this stuff? Alright, so it does come with 4 laces, guys. It comes with your standard yellow that's already tied into the shoe, white, purple, and blue. I will be keeping yellow because I think it just looks more flesh and looks good with it. Now inside the insole, you do have this the sock liner is made of this felt-like material, and this is the exact same material on the insole. Blue insole right here, and if you guys can see, you have your smiley face Nike check. Now if you guys can see, there is a smiley face Nike check in the insoles, and the reason why there is one Sean Wotherspoon design was basically saying when you put your shoes on, you should definitely see a smile, a smile smiling back at you or something. I think that's pretty cool. Nice touch. On the heel tab here, you have that embroidered VA and an arrow to LA. So the VA arrow to LA just represents that Sean Wotherspoon moved from his roots from all the way to Virginia, and he moved all the way to the shop to LA. Because no matter where you go, you guys always remember where you came from. So here it is, the Sean Wotherspoon. These things are actually mad dope. Are these the shoe of the year? Pretty freaking close. It's up there. Is it the most hype of the year? I think so. I know a lot of people really like these things. I've seen a lot of people actually wear these things. You know, it's actually a shoe that you can actually wear too, you know. Some shoes you just don't want to wear, but this is a shoe I think everyone should wear. These things are just mad clean, man. Mad dope. The resale on these things is kind of crazy right now. At first, I think you guys should have jumped on them, because I think the first time they're selling for, they're like selling like for like $450 or $400. Now they're going for like $600. That's insane. So like I said, I had to pay a little bit for resale. Wasn't too crazy, but yeah. But like I said, I just had to have it in the collection. I think this is a very nice, dope shoe, man. And people always ask me,
Yo Chris, how did you fit true to size?
For me, it's true to size. It's a size 9. Some people say it ran a little too big. I don't think so. I think it fits great. I'm a true size 9. I usually do a size 9.5 in Jordans and stuff, but for Air Maxes, I wear a size 9. I think they fit perfect. So if I was you guys, go true. I know I'm kind of late on this review, guys, but you know what? I went, like I said, I got these at Chicago Sneaker Con, and I figured why not do a review on these things, because I actually really like these things, and plus I get to do on feed on these things. So y'all let me know what y'all think about these things. Did you cop them or not, or did you not want to pay that resale, or are you gonna maybe get them later down the road, or do you not like them? Do you think this is the shoe of the year? That should be the question, because a lot of people, I think this is the shoe of the year for a lot of people, but like I said, it's up there, but we'll wait till end of the year, man. But so far this year's been crazy. This year's been fantastic. So much heat, so much things to cop, man. Really good, man. Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about these things. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if your first time here, and comment down below what you think about these things. And please don't forget to hit that bell for all notifications from when I do drop big, guys. Alright, I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.